Cancerian babies, it is February and we're gonna find out what you need to know. The first intention we're gonna ask is we want Spirit to show us what your overall energy for the month of February looks like. So look, we're gonna shuffle this coaster of a deck and we're gonna get you your main message, your energy overall. What does it look like for Cancer Spirit? Woo! All right, you know what? They said, nope, you get 2. Oh, 3. Wow. All right, Cancer, you got 3 cards. You got a 1. Ones are beginnings, right? Manifest your dreams. Yay! Cancer, February is the time to get going, right? You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first step towards the changes you desire. Even if you're small, even if they are small steps, notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as noticing resources and support that miraculously appear. I have so many stories that I could tell you about asking for a sign and getting it. And I'll share one. I will share one, okay? A couple of years ago, right before the pandemic, I was very high in credit card debt. And there was an opportunity to go overseas, and I always wanted to go to London and Ireland. And I knew, realistically, I thought that it was a selfish thing for me to do, that I had no business doing it, and that I shouldn't do it. And I prayed about it, and I even drew some cards, and they kept telling me, you can make it happen. And I was uncomfortable with that answer because it was like, I had to make that choice that seemed wrong, right? It seemed irresponsible in a way. And then I was cleaning the house, and on the floor, I found a coin. It was literally an Irish coin with my birth year on it. I have no idea how that coin got in this house, but to me that was, you're going. And I did, and I'm glad I did. I made that trip. I went on that trip. I enjoyed it. And you know what? It didn't make a hill of a beans difference in the long run. My bills are still getting paid. Yes, I still have credit card debt. But you know what? I could never have replaced the good time that I had. And the fact that then the pandemic hit, and if I hadn't have gone, I probably would have felt even worse that I didn't take my shots. You know, shoot your shot, there you go. And that's just encouragement. So guys, manifest what you want. When I say manifest, you already know in your heart what it is you would like, a life that you want. So let's make it happen. All right, I'm babbling now because I love you guys. All right, second card is the 3 of Action. So this is like the 3 of Wands. Things are working out beautifully. So now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be, right? They're saying, what is it? What do you want? You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. Aha. All right, so things are happening. They're already telling you that. Now we have a 4. A number 4 in numerology is working, right? It's getting your base. It's like having your 4 stable table legs. It's having your thing underneath of you, your support system. So, and it's working towards what you want. In this card, it's organization. So make sure you figure out what it is you want and actually start placing, thinking about the steps to take, the next steps. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. All right, so if you don't have somebody in your life that can help you, reach out to someone who already does what it is that you want to do. And, in the writing world, in the book writing world, most people are very kind and they will help you. They will, talk to you through emails and answer your questions. So most people don't want to be jerks So, and if you really stuck and you're not even sure what it is you want to manifest, or maybe you have too much and you don't know how to wrangle it all in, seek out a good job coach, seek out a coach in general. And if you need help with that, you know where to find me. I am available. Let's move on to your self-care, Cancer. The first thing we're going to do, is pull a general for the month of February for Cancer. What you would like them to focus on is the intention we are asking Spirit to show us what it is specifically in February you would like Cancer to focus on. You might hear my dog Boomy making noises. She's sitting next to me. She's been my help. Again, you got 2 cards. Spirit is all excited about you, Cancer. We've got live your purpose. And what they mean by purpose is what brings you joy, because what brings you joy is what you're going to share with others, and that you're extending it forward, right? And rose quartz, open up your heart. You've got to believe that this can happen, Cancer. There's no other way around it. You're meant to be happy, doing what makes you happy, and you need to believe that it's going to happen. The rest is just organizing it, because it's something big is happening behind the scenes for you. It's happening for you. I am now going to pull a sassy card. So if you're offended easily, move it about a minute ahead. Have you eaten? Are you acting like a big ass baby? I get hangry. I don't know about you. Do you get hangry? Are you eating good things? Because junk food makes us feel kind of crappy, and that puts us in a bad mood. We might not want to admit that, but if you're eating garbage, you're going to put out garbage. You're not going to be able to sustain a really good mood. So this says, you need food in your belly, eat a fucking taco. I mean, tacos have got a lot of good ingredients in it, right? You got protein, you got vegetables. Come on. Let's eat, guys. So Cancer, you're being told, make sure you stop to eat, because it looks like you're really, really busy for February. It is. It takes a lot of time, effort, and energy to make our dreams come true. So absolutely. And that's your self-care. Let's move on to love. What overall message to draw more love into their life? What would you like Cancer to know in February, Spirit, to draw more love into their world? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This is a time management issue. So you haven't been giving your soul fulfillment, your life purpose, the energy you should be. You're not giving it the effort yet. February is the time to do that, because you're going to manifest like a big dog. Okay, Cancer? Make sure you're eating right. Make sure you're getting sleep. And this has to do with freeing yourself from other people's responsibilities. If you're the one that everybody calls all the time to talk, it's time to put your phone on do not disturb and just let people know, look, I can't right now. I'm busy. So make sure you're doing what you need to do. Free yourself. And I love the fact that it's a penned up unicorn, because once you come out of this fenced in area, which is whatever's going on in your life right now, this thing that's holding you back, Cancer, you're going to be the unicorn. There's going to be no stopping you. Now I want to move on to the money portion. Let's ask Spirit, what is the intention of this reading for the money portion? Is to ask okay. All right. For some of you Cancerians out there, to make money or start to make money, it has to do with an author, either working with, for, maybe you're helping people edit. Maybe you're being a beta. Something's going to lead you to more money by working with or being an author. So it definitely has to do with writing books. It has to do, maybe you're going to get a job. I mean, honestly, it could be as simple as getting a job in a bookstore this month, if that's what you want to do. The big bold message here is there's a book inside of you and it's time to write it. because it actually says make the time to write it. But if that doesn't interest you at all, maybe you want to work around books in a bookstore, maybe you want to read stories to children, whatever that means for you. But it has to do with authors, it has to do with books, and it has to do with writing, Cancer. Okay? So let me draw on that. Let's see, what else do you need to know that has to do with this money question? What do you want Cancer to know? What do you want Cancer to know? All right, for Cancer, next message for this is new money. Something new you've been working on will be profitable. So if you're going to write this book, they're telling you, now you might not make the money in February, guys. There is no way to write a book in a month, edit it, get it out on the market, publish it, and make money with it in a month. There is no way. But you can start this process, and they're telling you it will be worth it. You know, this author book writing thing is going to be worth it, because you're writing articles, writing blog posts, you know, get yourself, if that interests you, do it. You should consider creating a new source of income. Well, that's why we're here, Spirit, right? And that's the second bullet on the card. If you have money-making idea, do it. So that's just your major encouragement for that. Let's go on to one more. I want one more thing for Cancer. Spirit, show me one more money tip for our Cancerian babies. Explore. Keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. Yeah, I have a hard time with this too, guys. You know, that feeling of failure, feeling of worrying about failure. You just got to barrel through it and do it. Next bullet point says, you may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and create curiosity. And obviously, it's going to have to do with writing about it. All right, I'm just going to say that. So even you can be fearless and write. You can tell people how you feel and what you're thinking, and that can be very scary, because we know that, you know, everyone has their opinion and wishes to share it, and sometimes it's not so kind. So putting yourself out there, and Spirit's telling you don't need to worry about that, just do it. And it says you may need to go wandering and trust the unknown, because that's where magic lies. I love that, because you have the unicorn. You have the unicorn. So there's your magic. All right. So Cancer, this is really, you're manifesting at the speed of light here. And wherever you put your mind is where you're going to go, because thoughts become things. So organize it. Make sure you know where you're headed. If you're like, you're going to be, if not already on, you're like a arrow that's been pulled back, pulled back, pulled back. And as soon as you let go, you're going to fly forward. So make sure you are aimed where you wish to go. All right, Cancer, I'm wishing you all the health, wealth, love, and abundance. And I will see you back in March